now to start with the tear down. Just going to pop the figure out. He's going to be converted. He's going to have his arms loosened up a lot, so he'll steer better. So we'll put him in a box. So I've got boxes to put small bits in, big bits in, and everything. Let's see how this works. I'm going to try and take the complete body off. So first of all, I'm going to pull the body clips into the box, and we'll take up and look underneath. Now we'll see what we've got to remove. Yeah, there's a... I'm going to have to cut it to clear the wires. So, a little snip out. And we can see there's another cable tie here, I think, isn't there? There we go. Right, that's the front. The first one out was the front lights, and then should be able to just unplug this. Well, I hope I can unplug it. That's really stiff. Just a case of separating these bits. And because there's two sides, there we go. Right, we've got all the electrics disconnected. And hopefully we can split the body straight off the front. It's not a 2, let's try 2.5. That's the screw out the front side of the body. So if it is just these two, it should lift straight off. And will it come off? There we go. We've split the body off. Now you can have a good look inside. You can see the big 550 motor at the front, 35 turn. Like I said, we've got to sort the electrics out afterwards, tied in. But that's where they were talking about in the rear. You've got this section in between. So that's roughly how far we can cut it down and then blank it off. We're going to need the rear bumper off. The front come with the body. Yeah, I think this is one of the first jobs, is to do the wheels and the rear bumper respray, and just put it back on all together. Then that can go back on the shelf while the body's being completely stripped. and it seems to go through the third hole, but there's the bumper off, that can go in the box. And we'll put the screws back in so we don't lose them. But that's the chassis all cleaned off. Now on this, the first thing I'm going to remove of course is going to be the gun. That's one screw underneath. And that just pulls out, but we'll have to make a new holder for that. But I'm going to put the all screws into where they come from. But there's the gun, and like I said, a nice close-up of the bracket going straight instead of the gun being here with the angled bracket. Next I'm going to rip the seats out. There's quite a few screws for these. And you've got to be careful because there is like the plastic bars at the front are secured as well. It's this one here. And I think it's this one here. And that's one of the seats removed. And what I'm going to do is try and mod it so this becomes the seat cushion, build the cushion to fit in this area, so it'll be expanded and covered in some way. But that's another job. Again, putting all the screws back in. Just tilt the camera a bit. See, this is where they go into the leg bits, as you can see. So even with cutting the seat down, I've got to find a way of securing this as good as I can. But there's no rush, like I said, it's take your time. I'm not going to bore you with taking the second seat out, but I'll do that off camera. Now with the two seats out, I'm going to look into removing the rear seat. And hopefully it's just these two screws at the back. And hopefully that just lifts out as a complete unit. This one is going to be harder to remake, but I can make it look thinner by trimming the edges off, possibly. But I might have to leave it, you know, it's a bit different. Now we've got the rear wheel. There's a cover cap. Like I said, I've never had this off. Now that was quite easy. And one screw in the middle. I thought that weren't going to come off for a minute, but it is a proper wheel. So I'm going to put the screw inside of the cap for now, and that will keep that safe. Sort of where to go next. I'm going to remove the jerry can. That is sort of double looped back on itself, so that's going to be quite tricky. Yeah, because I'll put it on camera. That loops back down into inside. That is fitted. Put this on camera again. Can you see how that goes? It sort of loops under, double loops under, and then back and forth, and then back and down. Well, that just comes out, so that's not too bad. Removing the holder, that's going to be fun. Because the screws are on the inside back. Yeah, it seems to be glued on, so I'm going to have to be careful when I paint this. I'll probably have to mask the strap and spray with it on. It's not that hard. So that goes in there. Now removing these side bits. A super long, fine potty drive will do the job. Thing is, you want to take this all off while you're working on it because you don't want to do damage. And that removes that part. Just got to put the screws back in so we don't lose them. Thing is, until you do this, you just don't realise how many screws is in this little thing. So that's the frame. Next, how does the windscreen come off? That, I think, it has to be split. So I think it's going to be these ones here. Let's see what happens. I was saying that. I don't really know. I'm not going to rush into that then. The front bumper is right in here. See, there seems to be a line under here. There's screws under the bonnet, but they can't be to do with this, because to try and get to them would be fun. Now this is a mystery, I'll be truthful. See, what I'm trying to find is what secures that. I'm going to take a chance and clear off this centre section across here. So it's definitely released that. I'm going to try removing these two, which go under the front. Here. Now we're stuck by some glue, I think. It's definitely coming apart. I think I've got it released. There we go. There's a bit of hot glue there. There could be a screw on the inside. Just down in the footwell. I still haven't got the screw completely out. Got it. It's that little mush head. tell you, getting this apart is not easy. Right, I've got the little servo, I might out now. Right. It seems we've got another little screw. And this screw is, God, damn it, super tight. Got it. There we go. That extracted that, and it has got to come out in that order. So this screw goes onto the little bracket. Right. Now to remove the dashboard, it seems to be 6 more screws under here in the windscreen. At least it's showing what order we've got to put this back in. I'm going to put the screws in place where I took them out, just thinking while I remember where I got them from. Sorry it's such a long video, but this is a lot to work out to get apart safely. But it is partly down to giving me the room to do it all. Try and remember where all these screws go. 1, 2. Oh, there's the missing one. That one goes there. Yeah, this just is a long video. Yeah, this is taking a while. Actually, one's come out there, one's out there, one's fallen out there, and that should be the last one. So here we go. Dashboard and steering. Probably could have made it easier separating off the steering, but then how do you bolt it up afterwards? So that's another big section off. Windshield off. Oh, there's a black bit that holds the bonnet in place that's just dropped off. It only goes one way, so it's not too much of an issue. So there's a bonnet. I mind putting these screws back in. I'm going to pause, otherwise it's too much to edit. Now we've got the bonnet removed, I'm going to take out the engine bay. Not so easy. The bumper is connected, so you're going to have to remove the bumper. I'll try to. Fudge. Yeah, see, that's glued in. Ah, actually I've missed a couple of screws. You can separate this a bit more. Those two different types of screws right at the front behind the grille. Let's hope this does release it. Poof, poof, poof. More glue. Yay, we got the engine on. Yeah, so to strip these down for paint this far, they're not very easy. So I'm going to have to spray probably some of this on the shell, and that is a worry because of damaging stuff. But the good thing is working with Tamiya olive drab sort of paint, you can spray parts up and spray next to quite easily, so that's a good thing. Like I said, I've got more screws left over now. What I'm going to do is, why this is like this, I'm going to stick a clip on the front grille, just holds it into place. Now this wobbly mirror seems to be held on with a nut. That's too big. See if I can remove these control sticks first. One unclips, that weren't too bad. The gear lever has a screw. That's as much room as I can get for working on this rear section. That's it. I'm trying to remove anything I might break. But it's going to have to be some creative masking. There we go. Some things I will leave on. I'm going to have to undo all this. There's a few handles to come off. Lights I'll have to mask on. You know, with masking tape, a lot of them. But we'll sort something out with that, because I'm just not going to be able to get them all off. But there's the teardown, well, which has turned out to be a very long teardown of the Willy's Jeep.